She left you, but these 8 signs prove she'll be back. Breakups are tough. One moment, you're deeply connected with someone, and the next, you're left dealing with heartbreak and uncertainty. The pain of losing someone you love can feel unbearable, and the biggest question lingering in your mind is, will she ever come back? Here's the truth. Sometimes, breakups aren't as permanent as they seem. People walk away for different reasons: emotional overwhelm, misunderstandings, or even personal struggles. But what if she's still thinking about you? What if she's silently hoping for a second chance? The good news is that there are clear signs that suggest she's not over you. Even if she isn't admitting it, her actions, words, and behaviors might reveal that she's still emotionally attached. If you've been wondering whether your ex will return, pay close attention to these signals. In this video/article, we'll break down 8 powerful signs that indicate she's likely to come back into your life. If you recognize some or all of these behaviors, then chances are, your story with her isn't over just yet. Let's dive in and decode the subtle clues that suggest she's still holding onto what you two had. Keycap 2: She stays in contact, even for small reasons. One of the biggest signs that she's not ready to fully move on is when she keeps reaching out, especially for minor or unnecessary reasons. If she truly wanted to cut ties and move forward, she wouldn't feel the need to keep checking in. But if she's still texting, calling, or DMing you, it's a clear sign that you're still on her mind. She might message you about the most random things, asking about a TV show you both used to watch, checking if you still have something she left at your place, or even sending a casual "Hey, how have you been?" At first glance, these might seem like harmless interactions, but deep down, they indicate she's not ready to completely let go. Another common sign? She finds excuses to talk to you. Maybe she asks about a mutual friend, pretends she needs help with something simple, or brings up an inside joke only the two of you would understand. These little check-ins aren't just coincidences. They're her way of maintaining a connection without making it too obvious. Even if she claims she just wants to be friendly, frequent communication shows she still values your presence in her life. And if she's the one initiating most of the conversations, it could mean she's testing the waters to see if there's still something between you two. So, if she's reaching out, especially for reasons that don't really require a response, it's a strong indication that she misses you. She might not be ready to say it outright, but deep down, she's struggling to fully walk away. Keycap 3: She keeps tabs on your life. Even after a breakup, if she's still curious about what you're up to, it's a clear sign that she hasn't fully moved on. One of the most subtle ways she might keep track of your life is by checking your social media activity. Whether it's liking your posts, viewing your stories, or even silently scrolling through your profile, it shows she's interested in how you're doing, despite not being together anymore. If she's not directly interacting with your posts, she might still be keeping an eye on your updates from the sidelines. The fact that she's taking the time to monitor your life suggests she's not completely letting go. She may tell you she's fine and has moved on, but her actions speak louder. It's a way of staying connected without directly reaching out to you. Moreover, if she's asking your mutual friends about you, that's another strong indication that she's still emotionally invested. She may ask how you're doing, if you're seeing anyone new, or if there's any update about your personal life. These questions may seem casual, but they show that she still cares enough to stay informed about what's going on in your world. If your mutual friends are starting to mention that she's been asking about you or mentioning you in conversation, it's likely because she's trying to figure out where she stands in your life. She may be wondering if you've moved on, or if there's still a chance for the two of you to reconnect. In essence, if she's keeping tabs on you, it's a sign that she's still holding onto some feelings for you. Even if she's not reaching out directly, she's keeping her options open and staying emotionally invested in your life. Keycap 4: She's not moving on, even if she pretends to. One of the clearest signs that she might return is when she's not genuinely moving on after the breakup, even if she tries to convince herself, and others, that she is. After a breakup, most people typically try to date others or engage in new relationships, hoping to move forward. But if she's not taking those steps seriously or is unable to make any lasting connections, it could mean that she's still emotionally tied to you. If she's not actively dating or showing interest in others, it's a subtle indicator that she hasn't fully let go of you. She might go on a few dates, but her heart isn't in it. She may even joke about how no one compares to you, or that she doesn't feel the same connection with others as she did with you. This kind of behavior is a clear sign that she's still holding on to the past, and that she might not be over you. Moreover, if she's comparing new people to you, whether it's their personality, looks, or how they treat her, it shows she's still measuring others against the relationship you two had. This comparison is not only unfair to those she's dating, but is also a sign of emotional attachment. When someone is truly over a past relationship, they stop looking for similarities and instead focus on moving forward with new experiences. If she's still reflecting on your relationship while dating others, it's a strong sign that she hasn't truly healed. Her lingering attachment to you could mean that, deep down, she's not ready to completely move on. Even if she's pretending to move forward, her actions reveal that she still holds a place for you in her heart, and the possibility of rekindling the relationship is always on her mind. Keycap 5. She reminisces about the past. When someone is still emotionally connected to a past relationship, they often find themselves reflecting on the good times they shared. If she keeps bringing up old memories or finds herself talking about moments you both cherished together, it's a strong indication that she's not ready to fully let go. Nostalgia has a powerful way of keeping the emotional bond alive, and if she frequently recalls the past, it could mean she's still holding on to feelings for you. For example, she might mention specific dates or events you both enjoyed, bringing up old inside jokes or shared experiences during casual conversations. When she reminisces about your time together, it's not just about the memories themselves but also a signal that she's emotionally tethered to them. If she does this often, it shows that she's emotionally revisiting the relationship, which suggests she hasn't completely moved on. Another major indicator is her social media activity. If she's posting pictures, videos, or even status updates that reference your past together, whether it's an old vacation photo or a throwback post, it can be a sign that she's reminiscing. These nostalgic posts might be subtle, but they often carry a hidden message of longing and attachment. She may not directly express how she feels, but sharing memories publicly could be her way of reliving the past and subtly signaling that she hasn't forgotten about you. Even if she's trying to move forward, if these nostalgic moments keep resurfacing, it means that your relationship still holds significance in her life. She may not be entirely ready to let go, and the fact that she's thinking about your time together indicates that there's a possibility she might return to explore those feelings once again. Keycap 6. She gets jealous when you move on. One of the most telling signs that she might return is if she shows jealousy when you start moving on after the breakup. This reaction often reveals deeper feelings that she may not be ready to admit to herself or others. If she shows discomfort, irritation, or sadness when she finds out you're dating someone new, it's a clear indication that she's not entirely over you and that there may still be a part of her that desires a future with you. Even if she doesn't explicitly express her jealousy, there are often subtle signs that give it away. She might act distant or cold when you mention your new romantic interests, or make passive-aggressive comments about your new relationship. She might also start asking more about the person you're dating, trying to gauge how serious the relationship is or how it compares to what you two had. Jealousy can also manifest in nonverbal cues, like a change in her behavior around you or others when you talk about someone new in your life. She might get quiet, roll her eyes, or appear frustrated. This type of possessiveness isn't always easy to spot, but it shows that she still feels territorial over you, even if she's not admitting it. Moreover, if she suddenly becomes more active in your life, reaching out more frequently or trying to get involved in your social circle, this could be a strategic attempt to gauge your feelings or to subtly disrupt your new relationship. Her jealousy might not be overt, but it's still a sign that she isn't fully ready to let you go. She may be waiting for a reason or opportunity to come back into your life. Keycap 7. She finds excuses to see you. Another strong sign that she might return is if she finds excuses to see you, even when there's no real reason to do so. If you start noticing that she's accidentally running into you or making excuses to be in the same place at the same time, it's a sign that she's not quite ready to let go and might be subconsciously trying to reignite a connection. For instance, she may find reasons to show up at places where she knows you'll be, like the coffee shop you frequent, the gym, or mutual friends' hangouts. These coincidental encounters might seem random, but they are often carefully orchestrated. If this happens more than once, It could be a sign that she is trying to rekindle your bond without being overt about it. Additionally, if she starts asking for help or advice on things she could easily handle on her own, it's another way for her to keep in touch with you. She may reach out about a small favor or a question, giving her an excuse to talk to you or spend time together. This may also show that she values your opinion or just wants to maintain some form of interaction with you, even if it's under the guise of needing help. It's important to notice if her actions feel intentional or if she seems to be looking for moments to reconnect, even subtly. By creating these opportunities to see you, she might be hoping to rekindle the relationship or see if there's still a chance for something more in the future. Keycap 8. Her friends or family mention her feelings. When a relationship ends, it's natural for her friends or family to want to support her, but sometimes, they may unintentionally reveal that she's still emotionally connected to you. If people close to her start hinting at her regrets or expressing that she misses you, it can be a clear indication that she's not completely over the breakup and might be thinking about coming back. Her friends or family may drop subtle hints in conversation, such as mentioning how she still talks about you or how she seems sad when your name comes up. They may comment on how she's not fully moved on or how she's still holding onto some of the positive memories you shared. These remarks might be delivered casually, but they could signal that she's still processing her feelings for you, even if she's not ready to admit it herself. Additionally, her inner circle might nudge her to reconsider reconnecting with you. If they bring up the idea of reaching out to you or suggest that you two should talk again, it could be a sign that they see how much she still cares. Sometimes, the people closest to us can see things we might not be ready to acknowledge ourselves. They may encourage her to make amends or rekindle the relationship, especially if they've noticed signs of her lingering feelings. If her friends or family are saying things that imply she's not done with you, it's a pretty strong indication that she's still holding on to the possibility of a future together. These indirect comments or suggestions can be a powerful signal that she's not entirely ready to let go, even if she hasn't directly reached out herself. Keycap 9. She shows emotional vulnerability. One of the most significant signs that she might still have feelings for you after a breakup is when she opens up about her emotions. Often, people who have truly moved on tend to keep their emotions guarded, especially when it comes to their past relationships. However, if she shows signs of emotional vulnerability, it could indicate that she's not entirely over the breakup and might even want to reconnect. If she expresses feelings of loneliness or regret, this could be a major red flag that she still cares. For example, she might talk about how empty her life feels without you, or how difficult it has been for her to adjust to life after the breakup. These expressions of sadness or longing are not just casual comments, they reveal a deeper emotional connection that hasn't fully faded. She may share these feelings with you directly or in a more indirect way, such as mentioning how she's struggling to find happiness on her own. Sometimes, she may admit that she misses you, but in a way that's not overt. It could be through passing comments like, "I wish you were here," or "I always loved how you used to," something specific you did together. These hints may not come across as overt admissions of wanting to get back together, but they reflect that she's still thinking about you and the good moments you shared. When a person reveals their vulnerabilities, it's often a sign that they feel safe with you or still have a bond with you. If she's willing to let her guard down and talk about missing you, it shows that her feelings for you haven't completely disappeared, and she may be open to reconnecting in the future. Keycap 10. Conclusion. In conclusion, recognizing the signs that your ex might return after a breakup can provide clarity in an otherwise uncertain situation. If she's staying in contact, keeping tabs on your life, and showing emotional vulnerability, these are strong indicators that she still has feelings for you. Additionally, if she's reminiscing about the past, showing jealousy when you move on, and making excuses to see you, it's possible she's not as over the relationship as she wants you to believe. While these signs suggest that she may want to reconnect, it's important to take a step back and assess the situation carefully. Sometimes, these behaviors can be a reflection of lingering attachment, but they may not necessarily mean she's ready or willing to get back together. It's crucial to understand her intentions and recognize if she truly desires to rebuild the relationship, or if these actions are simply a form of emotional closure or confusion. If she does show interest in coming back, take the time to communicate openly and honestly about the past and future of your relationship. Make sure both of you are clear about your feelings and intentions moving forward. Ultimately, patience and understanding will guide you in deciding whether rekindling the relationship is the best choice for both of you.